Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. If you are new to this channel or not yet subscribed, I will highly suggest and request all of you to kindly support me by subscribing to my channel, and please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will get notification about my future videos. So this video is on the chapter Rational Numbers following the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. This is class number 6. So let's start. Okay, so this video is part of the playlist CBSE Mathematics class 7 following the textbook of RS Aggarwal. In this class, this is class number 6, I will discuss about how do we do division and multiplication of rational numbers, and will solve few problems from the exercise 4E and 4F from the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. So let's get started. Okay, so as usual on the left hand side I have my notes prepared for division and multiplication of rational numbers, and on the right hand side I will solve the problems from the textbook. Okay, so how do we multiply rational numbers? So basically the formula is we find the product of all the numerators of all the rational numbers, and then we divide that by the product of all denominators. So the multiplication of, so if A by B and C by D are two rational numbers, then A by B multiplied by C by D equals A into C, that is the product of the numerators, divided by B into D, that is the product of the denominators. But before this, it is desirable that you convert all rational numbers so that they have positive denominators. So if any rational number in the product has negative denominator, then you multiply both the numerator and the denominator by -1 so that the denominator is positive. You can have a product of two, this formula applies for product of two rational numbers or more than two rational numbers. For example, if you are given to find the product of four rational numbers like A by B, C by D, E by F and G by H, then it is equals the product of the numerators, that is A into C into E into G, divided by the product of the denominators, that is B into D into F into H. So I have an example just to illustrate the concept in the notes. You can pause the video and take a screenshot. Okay, so this is only the concept. There is nothing this is very simple and straightforward, not difficult or not very complex concept at all. So based on this concept, let's try to solve a few problems from the exercise 4E. So this is question number 2. I have 3 parts. So let's do part 2. This is -7 by 30 multiplied by 5 by 14. So we can see it's a product of two rational numbers, and both the rational numbers have positive denominators. So we simply multiply the numerators and divide that by the product of the we multiply the numerators and we divide the product of the numerators by the product of the denominators. So after cancel, so this is -7 into F 30 into 14. So we can cancel it, 6 and this goes 2. So the answer is -1 by 12. So this is the answer. So we just simply find the product of the numerators and divide that by the product of the denominators. Okay, let's do 6. This is 16 by -21 multiplied by -14 upon 5. Now we see the first rational number 16 by -21. We have to convert so that the denominator is positive, and after doing that it will become -16 by 21 multiplied by -14 -14 by 5, and we now multiply the we find the product of the numerators, that is -16 and -14, divided by the product of the denominators. Now minus 16 into minus 14, the minus minus, you know that the product of two negative numbers is positive and the product of two numbers of opposite sign is negative. So in this case it will be 16 multiplied by 14 divided by 21 multiplied by 5. Now do we cancel? Yes, 7 2 7 3, and yes, that's it. And so this is 32 by 15. So this is the answer. Let me see if I can manage to solve the last one in the space we have. This is minus 8 minus 9 by 8 multiplied by minus 16 by 3. So we simply, the denominators are already positive, we simply multiply the numerators and divide that by the product of the denominators. This becomes minus 9 multiplied by minus 16 divided by 8 into 3, and this is 9 into 16 divided by 8 into 3. So after cancellation this becomes 6. So 6 is the answer. You can pause the video and take a screenshot if you wish. Okay, let's do the question number 3 from the exercise 4E. 4E, yes, question number 3. It is a simplification. It's very similar problems, but anyway, let's do it. First one is 7 by 24 multiplied by minus 48. Now any number, any integer, you can always represent it as a rational number by that integer divided by 1. So the denominator is 1. Okay. So now what we do is we simply find the product of the numerators and divide that by the product of the denominators. And in the numerator we have a negative number and a positive number, so the product will be 7 into 48, 24, and this cancels with 48 2, so the answer is minus 14. I hope I am doing it correctly. I am prone to make mistakes, so please do check if I am doing any calculation mistakes or not. If so, then please do let me know in the comment section. I will appreciate that. Let's do 5. This is minus 13 by 5 multiplied by minus 10, and minus 10 we can write it as minus 10 by 1. So this becomes minus 13 multiplied by minus 10 divided by 5, and this is 13 multiplied by 10 divided by 5, and after cancellation this becomes 26. 26 is the answer. Okay, let's do 6. These are easy ones, straightforward. Minus 9 by 16 multiplied by minus 64 by 27. So these also, here also the denominators are already positive, so we simply multiply the numerators and divide that by the product of the denominators. You just need to be careful while doing the multiplication of the product of the numerators, because just keep in mind that the product of two negative numbers is product of two product of two numbers having the same sign is positive, and the product of two numbers having opposite sign is negative. This thing you just have to keep in mind. Okay. So this becomes 9 into 64 divided by 16 into 27, and after cancellation I get 4. So this is 4 by 3. This is the answer. Okay. Question number question number 3 is done. You can pause the video and take a screenshot if you wish. Let's see question number 4, multiplication. Okay, so this is simplification. We have multiplication as well as addition. Addition of rational numbers I have already covered in previous classes. If you have not watched my previous classes on rational numbers, I highly suggest that you please watch them. It will be beneficial. So the first one is 13 by 8 multiplied by 12 by 13 plus minus 4 by 9 multiplied by 3 by minus 2. So we have two products. We have to find two products and then we have to add those products. So we have to individually find the products first. So in the first product, the result will be the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators plus the second product becomes no, first we have to convert the, always do step by step. If you can do it, if you are confident, then you can skip steps, but it's always recommended that you solve any problem step by step. That will eliminate the possibility of errors. So this one is minus 4 by 9 is fine, but I have to convert the 3 by minus 2 rational number so that it has positive denominator. So this becomes minus 3 by 2. Okay. So this is, let's compute the 13 into 12. 13 into 12 is 26, 13, 156. So this is 156 by, sorry, what I am doing, 13 will get cancelled. 13 will get cancelled. Okay, let it leave it as of now. So this is 13 multiplied by 12 divided by 8 multiplied by 13, and this becomes minus 4 multiplied by minus 3 divided by 9 multiplied by 4. Now you can do cancellation, cancel 13, and this is 4, 2, 4, 3, and this is 3, and this goes 2. So the result becomes 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 plus 2 by 3. Okay. So this will be as per the rules of addition of two rational numbers. We first convert the rational numbers to the equivalent form so that they have the common denominator, which will be the LCM of the denominators. So this will be 3 into 3. The LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So 2 into 3 plus 2 into 2 and 3 into 2. So this becomes 9 upon 6 plus 4 by 6. This is 13 by 6. So this is the answer. Okay. Now I have no more space left, so I have to rub this. So if you wish, you can take a screenshot, pause the video and take a screenshot, because I have to rub this. Okay, I'm rubbing it now. Let's do the fourth one. It's similar, but let's do it anyway. So we have minus 12 by 7 multiplied by minus 14 by 27, subtraction minus 8 by, basically we are subtracting one product from another product. Product of two rational numbers. This. Okay. So if we do the if we evaluate the first product, it will be the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators, this is minus, and for the second product we have minus 8 multiplied by 9 divided by 45 multiplied by 16. Now if you do cancellation, this gets 2 and 3, 9, 3, 4. So the left product becomes 8 by 9 minus, and this gets cancelled with 2, and this 5. So this is minus 1 by 10. Okay. Now we have to subtract these two rational numbers, and we know that when we subtract a rational number from another rational number, we just add the additive inverse of the rational number we are subtracting. So this is 8 by 9 plus the additive inverse of minus 1 by 10, that is 1 by 10. So now we have to do this addition. We have to take the LCM of 9 and 10. LCM of 9 and 10. 3325. Yeah, so it's 90. So it will be 8 multiplied by 10 but divided by 9 multiplied by 10 plus 1 multiplied by 9, 10 multiplied by 9. So when we do addition, we convert the individual rational numbers to their equivalent form so that they have a common denominator of the LCM of the denominators. So in this case, the LCM of 9 and 10 is 90. Okay. So this is 80 by 90 plus 9 by 90. Now this is, we just add, when doing addition of two rational numbers with same denominator, we just add the numerator and divide that by the same denominator. So this is 89 by 90. So this is the answer. You can pause the video and take a screenshot. Okay. Question number 4 is done. Now this is a word problem. It says that a bus is moving at an average speed of 46 and 2 by 3 kilometer per hour. How much distance will it cover in 2 hours and 2 by 3 hours? So in 1 hour, the bus covers, the speed is given as 46 and 2 by 3 kilometer per hour. So that means in 1 hour the bus covers 46 2 by 3 kilometer. And if you convert this to this is a mixed fraction. If you convert this to a fraction, that is an improper fraction, it becomes 46 multiplied by 3 plus 2 divided by 3. This is 6 3 18 plus 2 by 3. This is 140 by 3 kilometer. So in 1 hour the bus covers 140 by 3 kilometers. Therefore in 2 hours it will cover equals to 140 by 3 multiplied by 2, this much kilometer. Okay. So let's convert the mixed fraction to an improper fraction. So this becomes 140 by 3 multiplied by 8 by 3. Okay. And 1 over this, 2 hours. Okay. 8 by 3, and this is moving average speed of how much distance it will cover in hours. Okay, fine. I don't think it will. So this is a multiplication of two rational numbers, and the denominators are already same. So we just multiply the numerators and divide that by the uh, product of the denominators, and there is no cancellation. So this is 0, 32, 11.9. Now this becomes, if you convert this to to a mixed fraction, this will be kilometer, 1120 by 9 kilometer. If you convert this to a mixed fraction, it becomes, if you divide 1120 by 9, so 1, 9, 2, 2, 2, 18, 4, 0, then 4, 36, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, again 4, so it will keep on. Okay, so this is 124.4. Sorry, we need not. You can since it will not divide the division. The long division will never end. The decimal points, there will be endless digits after the decimal point. There will be 444, endless 4. Continuously there will be 4 after the decimal point. So it's better not to write this improper fraction in decimal form. We can write it as in the mixed form. I mean, convert this improper fraction into a mixed fraction. So after this, what did we get? 4. Okay, so this is 124 4 by 9 kilometer. So this is the answer, 124 and 4 by 9 kilometer. Okay, you can pause the video and take a screenshot. What is the next question? Okay, so next question is on division, but first let's understand how do we divide rational numbers. Okay, so back to the notes. Before understanding division of rational numbers, we need to understand what is multiplicative inverse of a rational number. So for a rational number a by b, its multiplicative inverse is nothing but the reciprocal of a by b. I mean, the multiplicative inverse and reciprocal are the same thing. They mean the same thing. So it will be 1 by the rational number, that is 1 by a by b, and the multiplicative inverse of a rational number a by b is denoted as a by b to the power minus 1, and which is nothing but we reverse the denominator and the numerator, so it becomes b by a. So multiplicative inverse of a by b equals b by a, and we denote the multiplicative inverse of a by b as a by b to the power minus 1. Now remember that multiplicative inverse of 0 does not exist. Multiplicative inverse only exists for non-zero rational numbers, and a number and its multiplicative inverse, the product of a number and its multiplicative inverse is always 1, and you should remember that 1 and its multiplicative the multiplicative inverse of 1 is 1, and the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is also minus 1. So these three things you must keep in mind. Now let's understand how do we do division of rational numbers. So if you have to divide a rational number a by b by another rational number c by d, we just multiply the multiplicative inverse of c by d with a by b. So a by b divided by c by d equals a by b multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of c by d, that is c by d to the power minus 1, and that is equals to a by b into d by c. Now when you have an expression with multiple addition and multiplication operation, then for example in the number 2, in this case you have the first operation is multiplication and then the division, and you know that as per the Bodmer's rule the division is applied first and then multiplication. So in this case we have to first do C by D divided by E by F. So it becomes A by B into C by D into E by additive multiplicative inverse of E by F, that is it is written as E by F to the power minus 1, and that is equals to A by B into C by D into F by E, because the multiplicative inverse of E by F is nothing but F by E. Similarly, if you have an expression A by B divided by C by D, the rational number A by B divided by the rational number C by D and multiplied by the rational number E by F, it is equal to, we first do the division, so it becomes A by B multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of C by D, that is C by D to the power minus 1, and that is equals to D by C. So you can take these the last one will be 4, these 4 forms for a better clarity of how you apply the multiplicative inverse in doing division of rational numbers along with the multiplication in an expression where you have multiple rational numbers connected by multiplication or division operators. Okay. So the fundamental concept is that when you divide a rational number A by B by another rational number C by D, you just multiply the rational number A by B with the multiplicative inverse of the rational number C by D, which is nothing but D by C. This is the main concept. Okay. Now let's try to solve the problems. This is from exercise 4F, question number 2. So let's do part 3. This says minus 12 by 7 divided by minus 18, means we can write it as minus 18 by 1. Okay. So this is nothing but minus 12 by 7 multiplied by the additive inverse of minus 18 by 1, which is 1 by minus 18. As we reverse the numerator and the denominator, a rational number, the multiplicative inverse of a rational number A by B is B by A. So we have this. Now we have to convert in the second rational number we have a negative denominator, so we have to make the denominator positive. So this becomes multiplied by minus 1 by 18. Now we do the product of the two rational numbers as discussed earlier. This becomes minus 12 multiplied by minus 1 divided by 7 into 18, and this is the minus gets cancelled. So 12 multiplied by 1, 7 multiplied by 18. So 2, 9, 2, 6. Okay. So 3, 2. So this is 2 by 21. Okay. So this is the answer. I hope I did it correctly. 12 by 7. Okay. And 12 by 6, 3, 6, 2. Okay. Let's do the part 6. This is minus 65 by 14 divided by 13 by minus 7. So first of all, we will convert any rational number that has a negative denominator to have positive denominator. So this becomes minus 65 by 14 divided by minus 13 by 17. So when we convert a negative denominator of a rational number to a positive denominator, we just multiply both the numerator and the denominator by minus 1. Okay. So now this is the division of rational numbers. We will apply the formula, convert it to multiplication by doing multiplying the additive inverse, the multiplicative inverse of minus 13 by 7, that becomes 7 by minus 13. Now again, the second rational number has a negative denominator, so we will make the denominator positive, and that becomes minus 65 by 14 multiplied by minus 7 by 13. So now this is minus 65 multiplied by minus 7 divided by 14 multiplied by 13. Now minus minus gets cancelled out, 7 gets cancels 14 with 2, and 3 cancels 65 by 5. So the answer is 5 by 2. This is the answer. Okay. So question 2 simplification is done. If you wish, you can pause the video and take a screenshot. Okay. Now question number 3 is fill in the blanks. Question number 3 is fill in the blanks. So it is asking what number should be divided by minus 5 by 7 to give 10 by 15. So this mathematical statement is in English in words means what rational number should be divided by the rational number minus 7 by 5 to give 10 by 15. So if we consider this number as x, so this implies now, so x, we have x divided by minus 5 by 7 by 5 equals 10 by 15. Now this implies x divided by minus 7 by 5 means x multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of minus 7 by 5, that is 5 by minus 7 equals 10 by 15. Okay. So when you have this kind of mathematical problem where you have an unknown, you have to find x, and the mathematical statement is that x multiplied by a gives b, where a and b are given some given numbers, and you have to find x. From here you know that x is b divided by e. This we know. So this implies in this problem x becomes 10 by 15 divided by 5 by 7. So this we now have to solve. This value will be the value of x. That is, this value need to be filled up with the blank in the blank. So now this we first convert the second rational number so that it has a positive denominator. This becomes minus 5 by 7, and this is a division of rational number. So as per the formula, this will be multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 7, that is 7 by minus 5. Now again we have to convert the rational number 7 by minus 5 so that it has positive denominator. This becomes minus 7 by 5. So now this is a multiplication of two rational numbers. We will multiply the numerators and then divide that by the product of the denominators. So after cancellation, this becomes minus 14 by 15. So this is the answer. Okay. This was 1 and I have no space left, so I have to rub this. You can take a screenshot. pause the video and take a screenshot because I have to rub this. Okay, I'm rubbing it. Okay, so let's do the fourth one, part 4 of question number 3 from exercise 4F. It says minus 12 divided by blank equals to minus 6 by 5. So let's say the blank is x, so it is given that minus 12, we can consider it as, express it as a rational number as minus 12 by 1 divided by x equals minus 6 by 5. Now from here, so this was when you have a mathematical statement or problem, you have to find x where it is given that x multiplied by a equals to b, a and b are some given numbers, constants numbers, then we know that x equals to b divided by a. Similarly, if you have something like a divided by x equals to b, then this implies that x equals to a divided by b. This thing I hope you are aware of. If you are not aware of, you can note this down. So in this problem we have x equals minus 12 by 1 divided by minus 6 by 5. This is nothing but minus 12 by 1 multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of minus 6 by 5, that is 5 by minus 6. Now again, this is a multiplication of two rational numbers, and if the second rational number has a negative denominator, we will first convert that to a positive denominator and it becomes minus 5 by 6. So now it's a multiplication of two rational numbers. So we divide the product of the numerators with the product of the denominators. And the numerator, the two numbers both are negative, so negative cancels out. So it becomes 12 into 5 divided by 6, and this is 10. So 10 is the answer. You can take a screenshot. Okay, question number 3 is done. Let's see question number 4. It says divide the sum of 65 by 12 and 8 by 3 by their difference. Okay, divide the sum of, we are given two rational numbers and we are asked to divide the sum of these rational numbers by their difference. So sum, let's first find the sum and the difference. Sum is 65 by 12 plus 8 by 3. Okay, so in doing this sum, we see that the denominators are different. So we have to find. So we have to find the LCM of the two denominators, that is 12 and 3. This is clearly 12, and we have to convert the two rational numbers to have a common denominator of 12. So it will be 65 by 12 remains same, plus this becomes 8 into 4 and 3 into 4. So this is 65 by 12 plus 32 by 12. This is 97 by 12. So the sum is 97 by 12, and let's find out the difference. The difference is 65 by 12 minus 8 by 3. minus 8 by 3, and we know that when we subtract two rational numbers, we add, we will add the additive inverse of minus 8 by 3, that is 8 by 3. Additive inverse, sorry, minus 8 by 3. So this is, we are subtracting the rational number 8 by 3 from 65 by 12, and we know from the subtraction of rational numbers, we have studied in the previous class that for any two numbers, a minus b is equals a plus the additive inverse of b, that is minus b, and for rational numbers, a by b minus c by d equals a by b plus the additive inverse of c by d, that is minus c by d. So this concept we are applying here. Okay, and now we see that the denominators, now this is an addition of two rational numbers with different denominator. So we have to find the LCM of the two denominators, as we have already did before. So this is 12. So this becomes 65 by 12 plus this will be minus 8 multiplied by 4 divided by 3 by 4. So this is 65 by 12 plus minus 32 by 12. This is 65 minus 32 by 12, and this is how much? 33 by 12. So this is difference, and we have no space left. Okay, so this is difference. Okay, so I have no space left. I have to rub it. So please take a screenshot, because I have to rub it. I am just for the sake of, I'm just writing it down. The sum is 97 by 12, and the difference is 33 by 12. 33 by 12. Now we have to find, divide the sum by the difference. So we have to now find S divided by D, and please take a screenshot. Now I will rub to clear some space. Oh no. Okay, so I have the sum as 97 by 12 and difference as 33 by 12. So now we have to find the result will be, the result that we have been asked to find is sum divided by the difference. This is 97 by 12 divided by 33 by 12. So this is nothing but 97 by 12 multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of 33 by 12 is 12 by 33. So 12 gets cancelled out, and this is equals 97 by 33 is the answer. Okay, question number 4 is done. You can take a screenshot if you wish. Okay, now question number 5, by what number, these are what problems, by what number should minus 44 by 9 be divided to get minus 11 by 3? So it is asking by what number this should be divided. It's a blank, or you can consider it as a box to give minus 11 by 3. So this is the problem statement. We have to fill in the number in the box. Let's consider that as x. So what will be x here? So as I have already discussed, I have rubbed it. Let me see if I have it. Yes. So the second result, this one, we have to apply to find the x. So this implies x equals minus 44 by 9 divided by minus 11 by 3. So this is nothing but minus 44 by 9 multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of minus 11 by 13, that is 3 by minus 11. Now we have to convert the positive denominator to the negative denominator to positive, and we get 44 by 9 multiplied by minus 3 by 11, and this is the negative cancels out. The numerator, both the numbers are negative. This is nothing but minus 44 multiplied by minus 3 divided by 9 multiplied by 11. This is 44 multiplied by 3 divided by 9 by 11, and we have the answer is 4 upon 3. This is the answer. Okay, so x is by what number should be divided? So that number is x, and that is 4 by 3. Okay, question number 6. By what number should minus 8 by 15 be multiplied to get 24? So it is asking by what number minus 8 by 15 should be multiplied to get 24. So let's say that number is x. So this implies x equals to x equals to 24 divided by minus 8 by 15. This is 24 is nothing but 24 by 1 divided by minus 8 by 15. Now we know that when we divide the rational number, we just do the multiplication of the multiplicative inverse of that rational number. So 24 by 1, this becomes multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of minus 8 by 15, that is 15 by minus 8. Now we have to convert the positive negative denominator to positive, and this becomes 24 by 1 multiplied by minus 15 by 8. So now this is 24 multiplied by minus 15 divided by 1 multiplied by 8. So 8 gets cancels 24 with 3, and we have minus 45. So the number that we are asked to find is minus 45. Should be multiplied with minus 8 by 15 to get 24. Okay. Let's see question number 12. It says, how many pieces each of length 3 and 3 by 4 meter can be cut from a rope of length 30 meter? So each piece is of length 3 and 3 by 4 meter. So how many such pieces can be cut from a rope of 30 meter? So let x pieces can be cut from 30 meter. So this implies that so we have length of one piece is given to be 3 by 4 I'm omitting the unit meter. I hope it's understood. So length of one piece is 3 and 3 by 4. Therefore, length of x pieces is x multiplied by, let's convert the mixed fraction 3 upon 3 by 4 into an improper fraction, and this becomes 15 by 4. So x multiplied by 15 by 4 is the length of the x pieces. This implies that x into 15 by 4 equals 30, because we have assumed that x pieces can be cut from 30 meter. So length of one piece is 15 by 4. So length of x pieces is x into 15 by 4. That should be 30 meter. So we have x into 15 by 4 is 30. This implies x equals to 30 divided by 15 by 4. This is 30 by 1 divided by 15 by 4. This is 30 by 1 multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of 15 by 4, that is 4 by 15, and this becomes 8. So x is 8. So 8 pieces can be cut from a rope of length 30 meter. Okay. You can pause the video and take a screenshot. Question number 11. I hope this is the last problem. Okay. Question number 11 says, if 24 pairs of trousers of equal size can be prepared with 54 meter of cloth. So from 54 meter of cloth, equal sized, 24 pieces of trousers can be made. What length of cloth is required for each pair of trousers? Okay. It is asking what length of cloth is required for each pair of trousers, where from a cloth of 54 meter, 24 such trousers can be made. So let's assume length of each trouser equals x meter. It's in meter, x. Let's omit x meter. Okay, fine. Let length of each trouser is x meter. This implies length of 24 trousers is x multiplied by 24 meter, and this should be equal to 54, because it said that the problem says that 24 pairs of equal size trousers can be prepared from 54 meter of cloth. So if we assume, and we have assumed, that the length of each trouser is x meter, so the length of 24 it says if 24 pairs of trousers of equal size, pairs of trousers can be prepared, pairs of trousers, it means 24 pairs of trousers means two trousers can be of equal size, can be prepared with 54 meter of cloth. What length of cloth is required for each pair of trousers? Oh, it's asking what length of cloth is required for each pair of trousers. Okay, fine. So we have to assume that length of each pair of trouser, this should be each pair of trouser is x meter, then the length of 24 pairs of trousers is x into 24. This implies that x into 24 equals 54. So this implies x equals 54 divided by 24, and this is nothing but 54 by 1 divided by 24 by 1. Now this is 54 by 1 multiplied by the multiplicative inverse of 24 by 1, that is 1 by 24. Okay, so this is now 54 by 24. Okay, so this is 2, 12 and 27. So the answer is 27 by 12 meter, and it's better to convert it into mixed fraction because even though didn't ask for, but you can leave it like this, 27 by 12 meter. And if you want to convert it to a mixed fraction, to a this is an improper fraction because 27 numerator is greater than denominator. You can convert it as a mixed fraction. This will be 2 3 by 12 meter, or this is 2 1 by 4 meter. This is the length of each pair of trouser. Okay, so that brings to the end of solving all the questions from the exercise 3E and 3F based on the multiplication and division of rational numbers. I hope this video was beneficial in understanding how we do addition and multiplication and division of rational numbers, the concept of multiplicative inverse of a rational number, and that the multiplicative inverse of a rational number exists only for non-zero rational numbers. So if you like this video, if it was beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and also if you are not yet subscribed, please support me by subscribing to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.